Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. Chris Nolan grew up in New York until he joined the U.S. Marine Corps in 1996. He then joined the U.S. Capitol Police until making the transition to real estate. Shortly after, the Nolan Group was formed. They continue to strive for the best possible experience for buyers and sellers. How can they help you in your journey? And now, here's The Nolan Show with your host, Chris Nolan.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nolan Show, and thanks for tuning in. We've had an awesome few days going on. Matter of fact, we just finished a full day of training with the team. We got Heather Lewis here with us as usual. How you doing today, Heather?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
It's great to be here.
What'd you think of the training today?
Training was, it was great. It was great to see a lot of things from other agents' perspectives and how they do things. And yeah, I enjoyed it. And doing the role playing and yeah, it was definitely interesting.
Well, it's so important, and I actually talked with a couple agents over this past week that are not on the team, and they're kind of different levels, you know, within the industry, and they all had the same thing, that they were all out there on their own, and they all felt like they were lost. They just had no guidance and stuff, and that's what we want to make sure is that, you know, we don't have that. You know, we want to make sure that we're all, you know, on point. You and I and the rest of the team members, you know, we all know, you know, the processes, but we want to make sure that we can connect with the clients and suit their, you know, accommodate their needs. So I was pretty impressed with the training today. When we signed up, I wasn't 100% sure, you know, because I hadn't been through that particular training yet, but I'm super glad that we did it, and we had almost the whole team there, so that was really awesome, and everybody was interacting.
Yes, everyone was, and then we're going to do it all over again tomorrow.
And we do it all over again tomorrow.
But
so
most of us will be together.
Yeah. Tomorrow we'll actually be doing it all in person. As far as our people here in Florida, we'll be doing it right out of the Block and Scarpa building right in Vero. So I'm excited about that. So they're going to let us use one of their conference rooms for the training, which will be cool. And
that's the same building.
Where our new office is going to be. Yeah, so we're going to be rolling that out here. We're going to have our new office, and we'll have a big reveal when that all comes out. But I'm looking forward to that. We will have our true brick and mortar office right here in the heart of Vero Beach, right near Miracle Mile.
Do we get a sneak peek tomorrow?
Yes, that's why I did that, so we can sneak you guys down and show you the new, because I know a lot of you guys haven't even seen the new office yet.
I haven't gotten a chance to see it.
You'll get to see it before we do all the fancy renovations and making it look all pretty. So I'm excited about it. Yeah, so it'll give us a great spot because we have not only, again, you know, with the training and everything, not only will we be able to provide the awesome services that we have there, we're also working pretty closely with Block and Scarpa, and for anybody that doesn't know who they are, they do an amazing job for pretty much anything, you know, legal. So they can do everything from settlements, they can do all the estate stuff. Every time we have somebody that wants to transfer or put their home into an estate or
trust,
unfortunately, sometimes if there's any kind of, you know, discrepancies or differences of opinions, they've always been right on point. And I've met a lot of lawyers, and I'm not saying that they're all, you know, there's other ones that are bad, you know, there's other good lawyers out there, but Ryan and his whole firm there, everyone's been on point. They're super honest. They don't overbill, which is awesome. They're right on point, and they're very straight to the point, which is cool. And
we've got them on a few contracts right now.
Yeah.
So
they're doing a few of the settlements for us right now, and I'm really excited to see what the, you know, the next steps. But it'd be cool. We'll be right there in the same office, you know, a couple floors away. But
it's a great spot.
Great spot, yeah. Super easy to get to. You got access from, you know, multiple different sides, and plenty of parking, plenty of everything.
I was going to say, and there's a couple different places within that building. Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. It's there's a couple other places. There's a bank there. There's a law firm on the fourth floor, and then some other offices scattered, you know, within the building. So I'm really excited about it.
I am too. Yeah, I'm super excited.
This all leads to us being able to provide better services for our clients. Right? Whether you're buying or selling, it's a very stressful situation. We know this, right?
We do. I've been there. We've all been there.
Yeah, I bought my own houses, you know, a bunch of them, you know, buying and selling. You've bought, you know, a bunch. And no matter how many times we do it, it's stressful.
It is stressful.
So for the buyer or seller that maybe does it 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 times in the course of their life, laws change, rules change. It's not the same. And that's why we're making sure that we provide the best the customer service so that we take that stress out.
I was going to say, and our stress is a little bit different than theirs would be.
Yeah.
I mean, I know my stress was maybe a little bit different than my clients would be, because I do know the ins and outs of everything that needs to be done. But I think I was just stressed out because it was my home, and then all the things that go along with it, making sure everything goes correctly. But of course, being in charge of your own home and having to show your own home to even other agents that know you, it was a little stressful for me. So
yeah, and that's why we are so diligent on the training.
Yes.
And why we're making sure that we bring everything to the team. It's all provided free to the team, so there's no reason why the agents don't use it. And honestly, all of our agents, they're fully engaging and everything, which is awesome.
Oh yeah.
And we still have room for more. But it really creates an awesome environment to learn and really become the best that we can become in our industry.
Absolutely. And so many of us that we've all come from so many different backgrounds. We bring so many different things.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and we all have our strengths, different strengths, and in bringing them, just one of the, meeting you and your technique is different than mine in some different ways, and learning from you on how you do things is a little bit different than I was doing, but I've learned some great things.
Well,
I still love how I do things, but you know what I mean.
But we all bring something different to the table, and that's the beautiful thing about it, because one of the things we were talking about today was the communication, and being able to connect with our clients. And the thing about it is, we're not going to mesh right with everybody. But by having multiple different people on the team and having different backgrounds and skill sets and all that stuff, it makes it so much easier, because the contract, we can teach you that. We can teach you, all of the other things that go into it, how to market a property, how to write a contract, how to negotiate. But when it comes to the personal feeling, that's where it's really great to have the different perspectives on the team. Because honestly, I've never been a mom, and I don't plan on being one. Okay, so
I've never been a dad.
Well, and
I'm definitely not going to.
But the whole thing about it is, when we're connecting with people and we have specific needs, right? We can turn to each other, which is what I love about the team. We really do have a collaborative environment, and that's why we're all getting together tomorrow to do the training in person. And then we're going to do a little team get together afterwards, so that'll be super exciting.
I'm so excited to see everybody that I haven't seen in the last couple weeks. So.
And then once we do that, then we can start to plan out, the route, for our clients, by getting them with the right agent on the team, the right fit, making sure that they have what they need, the right areas. We cover most of Florida now.
Exactly. And that's just like, referring out an agent. I don't just refer somebody that I don't know out to a client of mine. I mean, we definitely I interview and definitely when we go different places and we meet different agents from different places, we have to make sure those personalities are going to fit with our clients as well. So it's not just, any old agent, just the same reason why people will interview different agents. You want to make sure it's a good fit.
Yeah. And we have some great ones out there all across the country. There's great agents out there, but it's hard to know who to deal with, just like anything else that you do. So, and that's where we help with that whole process, whether it's, relocating. We're getting a lot of people relocating right now. Oh, yeah. Right? So now we're taking into account, now we have somebody leaving where they've lived for however many years, right? They got to sell that house, so they need a good realtor there. And we got to have the communication back and forth.
Yes, communication's
because a lot of times, especially if we have financing involved, the home sale on this end or the other end, whichever way they're going, could be contingent on the sale of their home.
Yep. And that is probably 75% of the time.
Yeah, so that's why you want to make sure, when you're picking your agent, whether it's our team or another team, pick an agent that responds to you. Yeah. We talked we talked about it last week, I believe, about they had just come out with a report that 91% of members of NAR that were out there had not been in a market where we had above 4% interest rates.
Yes.
Okay. that means we have a lot of new people, and some new people are great. But if they're out there and they didn't get the guidance, they may not have the tools to navigate this market. So we're going to make sure that you guys are out there. You can navigate the market, get the offer in, whether or not we have to ask for seller concessions or some sort of other, buy downs. Buy downs. Yeah, I mean, interest rates are a little bit high, but you can still buy the interest rate down, right? How many people are not aware of that?
I'm sure a lot. There's so many different ways of negotiating.
Yeah. So we got a lot of cool things going. We're coming up, and I'm super excited. So today was a motivating day. I think we all learned a lot. I think by the end of today, we'll all be ready for to take a little downtime. But speaking of, we do have to take a quick break.
Sounds good.
So for everybody out there, don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Stay right there. Even with all this financial uncertainty, real estate is still the best tool to build wealth. Whether you're looking at investments or using your real estate to provide a legacy, let us show you the way. I'm Chris Nolan of the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. Visit mynexthomefinder.com.
At Compass Pest Control, we focus on killing pests where they live and breed by terminating them outside your home or office before they can get in. Hi, I'm Chris Hudman, owner of Compass Pest Control. We prevent roaches, ants, and other pests from getting inside with a proactive approach. We don't stop there. We also offer lawn and plant health programs, and we'll never sell you something you don't need. At Compass Pest Control, our prices are competitive, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Get a free estimate. Visit compasspests.com.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats, and chairs, including lots of slipcover styles from Universal, Four Seasons, and Capri. We also have a gallery of Tommy Bahama and Lexington furniture with styles designed for a relaxed approach to the finer things in life. Right now, we're having a summer sale with lots of great markdowns, including all pictures, lamps, and accessories half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in Vero Beach next to Planet Fitness. Family owned and operated since 1991. Don't forget to visit our outlet and closeout store directly across the street and visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture brightens up your day. Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Have a sunshine day. Sunshine.
It's Bluegrass Night every Thursday at Marsh Landing Restaurant. Enjoy our famous swamp water with down-home favorites like frog legs, fried chicken, and peanut butter pie. The music starts at 6:30 every Thursday. Call for reservations. Bluegrass Night at Marsh Landing in Fellsmere.
Hey everybody, glad you're still here. We were actually having a couple of laughs on the break. I have some friends of mine that are moving down, and they're moving to Florida from Michigan. So we were just talking about road trips and all that stuff. So, and yeah.
Oh, and Chris is wonderful driving.
Yeah, sometimes they go bad, but a lot of fun. I don't know what you're talking about. I drive just fine. Thank you very much.
I know. I'm just teasing you. But excuse me. I am the one that almost killed you when I could drive. So I know. That's
very odd. That was the first time you were driving and I was in the car.
That is true.
Yeah.
You know what though? You were talking or you were asking me to do something. I think that's what it was.
I was asking you to drive the car.
No, you were like, that car is stopped. I think that's what you said. That car did stop. It is stopped, and I hadn't stopped yet. I was like, don't worry. If I don't stop, the truck will stop itself.
Yes,
I did say that.
Yeah, that's right. She's got one of those newfangled trucks with all the sensors and stuff. But now, not every realtor has to be a great driver, but they do have to know how to negotiate a contract. And I will say, Heather does an outstanding job of negotiating contracts. So
just not a good driver. This is why I don't drive with my clients.
Maybe not a career in driving for Uber.
No.
But real estate, she'll do just fine, right?
Thank you. Yes.
So absolutely. So
I love
it. But no, we got to set that all up, and the whole thing about it is, with the training we do for our agents, and always in the pursuit of getting a little bit better at what we do, learning new systems. It's about creating a roadmap for you folks that are out there, whether you're watching or listening. You need somebody that's going to sit down with you and plot it out. Right? Are we financing or are we paying cash? Right? If we're financing it, what kind of program are we using?
Right.
Right? We have programs here in this local area that have 100% financing. Right? The USDA loan. Now, it's not usable in a lot of a lot of our areas. Vero Beach, Sebastian, Port St. Lucie, it doesn't work. But if you're in a position where you need 100% financing, it's still home ownership. You know, you may not be putting that down payment, and maybe you have a little PMI on there. You still own a home, which is better than renting, right?
Absolutely.
And that program works outstanding if we just go right over to Fellsmere. Right? So now there's some restrictions there, but that's the whole thing is we can plot out what it is that you guys are looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I was just, we were just looking, and we were going to do the same thing with the USDA, and I was in Avon and Sebring.
Yeah, as we go a little further, more inland, there's a bunch of places. There's some restrictions and stuff, and criteria, but it's not hard to make it there. And even if that doesn't work, we have other programs. We have down payment assistance programs. A lot of great things for first-time home buyers. But it's about what's right for you. And then if you're on that,
and if you qualify, but we'll make sure you, Yeah,
and then after that, then we have to look at the terms, right? Because just getting a loan is not the only thing, right? When do you want to move in? Or do you need to be in the house in 30 days? Do we need to stretch it out, or maybe do some sort of a rent back or a pre-occupancy or whatever it is? We had a situation, and it doesn't work out in a lot of situations, where we had a client that had to get into a house it was like 2 weeks. So we did the contract, and they moved in 2 weeks later with a pre-occupancy to take them until we could get to settlement. Yeah. And everybody was happy because the seller had to go.
I remember us talking about that.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot of different things that we can do, and every scenario is different. Your criteria is different than mine. You still have kids at the house. I don't have all that stuff. So there's different things, and everybody has this.
Everyone does. Yes.
And the cool thing is any conversation we have is confidential. It doesn't go anyplace. It's just between us and our client, and whatever their needs are, and then we can search out the proper proper property.
Oh yeah, and we a lot of people come down and have to jump into a Airbnb, or short-term lease, and looking for houses, looking at the different areas instead of jumping right into the one. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, there's a lot of different stuff.
Within the team, we have someone that can help them with that as well.
Yep. So. Yeah, and it's actually kind of cool. One of the things I love about Florida is it seems like every couple of miles the personality changes of the neighborhoods. Right, it just depends on what you're looking for.
Every couple streets.
Yeah. So it really is pretty cool. So
it is.
We have a couple of great properties coming on the market. I believe you have one coming up this weekend, right?
We do. It's in Port St. Lucie.
Okay.
And we're actually going to be doing an open house on Sunday.
Okay.
For a few hours.
So Sunday from what time to what time?
We just decided today it's going to be from 12 to 3.
12 to 3. All right, so that'll be a nice open window for everybody to come on down, see the property.
Light refreshments.
Yeah, what's the address on that property?
I knew you were going to ask me that. and then when it's on I'm going to find out. You'll put it on. I was going to say, Jess,
comments.
We'll put it in the comments.
Yeah, there we go.
I want to make sure I get the numbers right. I know the street name, but yes.
All right,
it's off Crosstown.
And also, too, they can just email you for the instructions as well.
Oh, absolutely. You could call me, email me, but we have another one we're doing on Saturday, too.
Yeah, that one's at 3225 Astor Avenue right here in Vero Beach. That one's actually really cool. So that one
is super cool.
It's 2,100 square feet.
55 plus.
It is 55 plus. Concrete block construction built, what was it, 2014, I believe it was.
Yes, I believe so.
And we got impact windows, impact doors. It's got the barrel roll, roof. It's got your personal lap pool there, gunite lap pool, which is awesome. So, whoever winds up in that house is going to enjoy it. Private lot, all trees behind you, so it's nice and private.
It is. It's really, really nice. I want to bring my bathing suit over on Saturday, but no, I mean. The one that I have coming up in, or I should say that we have coming up in Port St. Lucie has the pickled oak vaulted ceilings. Okay. They're beautiful.
I like the vaulted
3 bedroom,
ceilings.
2 bath. Yeah, the ceilings are really, really pretty. And he's completely renovated everything. Too.
Nice.
So new kitchen, new cabinets, new stainless steel appliances. So.
And right behind that, we have one coming up in Sebastian that will actually be at a lower price point. It'll be below 300, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
3-bedroom, 2-bath Rambler in Sebastian, under 300. Needs some updating, right? But
it's still move-in ready, though, correct?
Yeah, you can move in. It's perfectly
It'll pass
livable.
FHA, VA, all that good stuff.
FHA might have a little problem with that. I know it has an older roof on it. So we'll finish up the details on that. But the thing about it is that home, you can get into Sebastian under 300 and put in a little bit of elbow grease or, however you want to do it. And all of a sudden, you got a bunch of equity in a home, which would be pretty cool.
Even a new roof. I mean, it's hard to find anything under 300,000.
Yeah, and that's a single family with a nice size home site. That one has no HOA. And my point is there, folks. These houses will come and go, and if if you're not ready, that's fine. But the thing is, we have inventory, and we're constantly listing homes. So if you have something specific, but you're not quite ready, let's set up that roadmap to get you to home ownership. If you need to sell a house, we have plenty of buyers out there. Okay. And, we'll keep that stuff confidential until it's time to make the connection with the perfect house.
And commercials too. You have
yeah, we got a couple of commercial listings out there as well. So we got some great stuff. So it's about the roadmap, and maybe your roadmap consists of a nice commercial building for your business, so
either that or rentals.
Yep. A lot of good stuff. So the short story, we only have so much time here. So the thing is give us a call, right? You can call, you can email me anytime, see Nolan at thenolangroup.com. I'll respond usually within 24 hours on there. You can also call me at 772-226-0129, and we'll be more than happy to help you get exactly where you want and, create the life that you want.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, home ownership, real estate is still the best way to create wealth in America.
And it's our jam.
Yeah, absolutely. And the kind of cool thing is we were talking about this. We were talking about this the other day. So, right, you look at the stock market, right? People make crazy amounts of money on the stock market, but real estate is, slow and steady. Grows. Right. But there's so many advantages to it. There's tax breaks, there's tax credits. You get to depreciate certain portions of the value. So all of a sudden, you have this vehicle. You buy it now, even if you only buy your own primary residence and you have no interest in being a landlord. Right. You buy that house, you pay off the mortgage over the 30 years while you live there. Then you have a house that's paid off that you would have had to pay rent for anyway. And now that your retirement fund going into retirement, downsize or whatever you want to do, take a simpler way of life. And it really is a beautiful thing.
It is beautiful.
So, so everybody has a threshold, but home ownership is so important. And in case you didn't notice, we're passionate about what we do because we love what we do.
We do.
So,
we do, definitely.
And it's a great way to go.
It is. I know. I still haven't hooked up with your sister yet to go and look at properties in Orlando. What's going on? I have to talk to her about that.
Get on the ball.
We've been busy.
Yeah, everybody's been real busy.
So everybody's still looking to buy and sell, and so we've been a little busy. We had to put it off to the side for us for right now. But
well, you guys are more, I think, just looking around, right? Me
and your sister?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, I don't know how serious she is because I haven't spoken to her about it.
Okay. Wow.
We're still talking about going and doing other things, but yes, we got to get back into that. But
I think it's more of an excuse just to get near Disney and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, like Epcot.
Epcot, okay.
Yeah, her and I can go around the world, eat, drink around the world.
I like it. Well, I will look forward to hearing all the stories about it when you get back.
That'd be great.
I like Orlando, but I'm not a big park person. So,
you were, like I said, we talked about this last time when all the kids were in town. We were going to Orlando. You told me I was crazy.
Oh,
I had a couple days and I was wanting to come home so badly.
Yes.
So,
well, I'm glad you had a good time.
We did. I had a great time because I spent it with family.
But yeah, so I'm glad you had a great time. Unfortunately, speaking of time, we are out of time for this week, so we got to cut out of here. Everybody, give us a call, 772-226-0129. Remember to follow us on Facebook. Follow us to your new home. We will see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Good night, everyone.